Penn Teller Airlines. Tonight's in-flight entertainment will be 4 amazing magicians from around the world. So keep those seatbelts fastened and lock your tray tables because they're gonna try and create some turbulence for our magical pilots, Penn and Teller. Host for this flight, and in case of a fooler, a trophy will be lowered from above. So make yourselves comfortable and enjoy our first magician.
You will clearly see that the pack is in perfect order. Fooling Penn and Teller was an out-of-body experience. I'm standing there in front of Penn and Teller, and they're trying to guess how I did my trick.
There is something unusual about your suit coat pocket.
And they're not getting it. I couldn't help myself. I said, "You gentlemen are not even close." And then, boom, Teller's handing me a trophy. It didn't even feel real. I've worked just as hard on tonight's effect, tried it out in front of audiences, tried it out on magicians. When I come on this show, there's no disgrace in being taken down by 2 of the greats. But taking them down, that's a much better place to be.
Trying to win his second Fool Us trophy, welcome back, Benjamin Barnes.
Thank you, thank you. Hello, Penn.
Hello.
Hello, Teller. You might remember the last time I was here when I performed the world's fairest card trick, and I fooled you.
Yes.
Since then, I've been having a great time. More television appearances and a lot more gigs. But what I'm the most excited about is that I just became a published author. Self-published. Not available at a bookstore near you. It's actually a children's book, and it's called The Even More Fairest Card Trick in the World. And to help me tell the story, I will need the help of the fairest of them all, Princess Brooke. Will you help me, Princess?
I would love to,
Please welcome
Benjamin.
Princess Brooke Burke. Yeah.
Thank you. You too.
Hold on to that. Turn to the first page.
This is so cool.
It's a cool book. Once upon a time, there was a fabulous princess named Brooke who lived in a house of cards. She was very good with the cards. She knew how to deal and how to count. She even knew all of the card suits and values. One day, a mysterious wizard named Benjamin asked Princess Brooke to hold the cards in one hand as if she were going to deal them.
Okay.
The wizard explained, if I am to perform the even more fairest card trick in the world, it's important that you hold on to the cards and not me. Because I am a card wizard, it could be doing some hocus pocus, which wouldn't be fair.
That wouldn't be good.
Next, the wizard asked Princess Brooke to name any number between 1 and 52, and she did.
9.
9. Then the mysterious wizard instructed the princess to count out loud while dealing the cards one at a time, face down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now stop. You could have named any number between 1 and 52. You named the number
9.
9. 8 cards have been dealt onto the table.
Okay.
Push those off to the side.
These?
Yep, you got
Okay.
it. Deal the 9th card face down to the right and just put the rest of the cards to the right of that. We don't know what your card is, but maybe you can tell us what the card before yours and the card after yours is, said the wizard. And the princess turned the 2 cards over and named them.
Ready?
Ready.
9 of clubs.
Perfect.
6 of spades.
You got it. And the wizard exclaimed, very good, princess. You do know your cards. The wizard was a great believer in positive reinforcement. And now I must confess that I knew what card you would choose long before today, said the wizard. And the princess puzzled to herself out loud.
Wouldn't it be amazing if he knew what my randomly selected card was? But that would be impossible.
And she puzzled some more.
He didn't even touch the cards after he handed them to me. If he knows what card I picked, then he must be the greatest wizard of them all.
Finally, the magic moment had arrived, and the wizard said, I summoned my magical powers, and I looked into the future, and I saw that your card would be on the next page. Brooke, please take the card and show and tell us all what it is.
You ready?
Ready.
Okay. 3 of hearts.
The 3 of hearts. On the table is the card that you chose of your own free will.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be amazing if it were a perfect match?
It would be amazing.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
And that is the story of the even more fairest card trick of them all.
To be baffled. Like, it's amazing to be able to participate in that. I love magic. I don't know how you did that.
Well, you need a princess.
I'm so honored to be your princess, Benjamin. How does it feel to be back here
It
again?
feels great to be back. This is my 3rd time here, my 1st time with a live audience, which is the best.
Look at this audience.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's amazing energy.
Yeah.
What would that mean to you, to fool Penn and Teller again?
You know, these guys are amazing. They're brilliant. And I never assumed that I could. When I did fool them the first time, I didn't believe it. You know, I was in shock. So if it happens, great. If not, I got to meet you, and I got to perform for these people, so I'm a winner.
All right, Penn and Teller, did Benjamin fool you again?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Boy, you're just so good. So good. And that whole premise of the fairest card trick is great. And having Brooke handle everything, you know, you did the cards, so there's not going to be any sleight of hand there. I mean, no offense, Brooke, but no sleight of hand there. And the whole fairy tale story and having her hold the book and the card in the back, which looked legit and we think was. It was just a great routine, and we love having you on. But let's get down to the long and short of it, shall we, Ben?
Yeah.
You've been on the show 3 times. The first time, we busted you. We figured it out. You didn't fool us. Second time, you fooled us, a righteous fool. Seems like we're just alternating. You get one, we get one. We do not think you fooled us. Next time, see what you can do.
I look forward to the next time.
Thank
you. Good to see you.
Benjamin, you fooled me. And I totally enjoyed that, so thank you so much.
You bet. Take care, guys.
Thanks a lot, Ben.
Take
You bet.
care.
Thank you. Great, man.
Benjamin Barnes, everyone. More fantastic magic still to come. Stay close. Welcome back to Fool Us. Our next magician has already fooled Penn and Teller a record-tying 5 times, and she's here to try for number 6. Let's see what's new with Helen Coghlan.
I'm no stranger to Fool Us. You can count the number of times I've fooled Penn and Teller on one hand, but just barely. 5 times in a row. Now that's a world record. And if I do it again, another record? Listen, there are easier ways to break records, and I've looked into it. All I have to do is bounce on a pogo stick for 25 hours and 10 minutes.
Where do the batteries go?
Drink 22 bottles of hot sauce in 1 hour. Break just 64 cinder blocks in 1 minute.
With my forehead?
Pin 1,662 clothespins to my face.
Oh, for sake!
Oh, to heck with it. If I'm going to break a record, I might as well just go back on the show. Sorry, boys. Too bad for you. I don't like hot sauce much.
Put your hands together for Fool Us Hall of Famer Helen Coghlan.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, Penn and Teller. It's so nice to see you both again. Now, last time I was on the show, I broke a record by becoming the first person to fool you 5 times. Tonight, I'm going to see if I can break that record with a record. Ingenious idea, right? So I brought along some of my favourites from home, as well as this record cabinet that I will open for you. Now, I'd like somebody to select one of my records. And Brooke, would you mind doing the honours, please?
I'd love to.
So what I'll get you to do, I'll ask you just to flip through the records, and whenever you want to stop, please say stop.
Okay.
So just flip through them like that.
All right.
Some good Aussie albums here.
You've got some good ones.
There's some good albums.
Oh, yes. Stop.
That one?
Yes,
okay.
please.
Now, I'll put these out of the way.
Okay.
I no longer need those. And Brooke, don't go too far away, please, because I will need your help in just a moment.
Okay.
No, just a couple of steps there. That's fine. Just stand there. Now, I'll take the record out that you have chosen, and I'll put it in the record cabinet. Close the doors. Now, the next part of the trick involves me threading a ribbon through the middle of the record. But in order for me to do that, first of all, I'm going to have to thread the needle. Now, if you're anything like me, threading a needle is not that easy, even if it is this big. Brooke, can you please hold that side of the ribbon? I'll take the needle, put it up here.
Okay.
And Brooke, I think you can let the ribbon go now, please.
Okay.
The ribbon is threaded onto the needle. That was just too easy. Thank you very much. Now, some of you might be wondering, how am I going to fool Penn and Teller with these odd props? Well, I'd like to remind you that last time I was on the show, I fooled them with a wooden stick and a glass of milk. So, I'll turn this on its side, and you can see the ribbon and the needle going all the way through the other side. Okay, that's about halfway. Hook these on there. Now, I would like you to watch the next move very closely, because what you're about to see next is going to defy logic, even more so than someone doing a trick with a vinyl record in 2023. Brooke, can you please hold the ends of the ribbon, one in each hand, down the end, and whatever you do, don't let go, please.
Okay.
Come a bit closer so they can there's a bit of slack in there.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, normally, you would put a needle on a record. Tonight, we're going to try it a bit differently, and we're going to see if we can put a record on a needle. A bit more slack, please, Brooke. I'll put that through there. You can see the needle through this, all the way through. Brooke, can you slowly start pulling that ribbon?
Yes.
Pull it all the way down. Keep pulling it. Keep pulling. Keep going. All the way.
All the way.
I think we did it. Let go of the ribbon. Please hold the back of the needle.
Okay.
The back of the needle. I will open the front door. Open the back door. We did it. The record is on the needle. I'm guessing Penn and Teller would like to have a look at that. So can you please
bring it to them?
Take it to them and show them.
Hey, here it comes, boys. So you can get up close and check it out. I love her confidence. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Helen Coghlan. Every time you come here, you fool Penn and Teller. Wouldn't it be a little more exciting maybe not to fool them?
No, definitely not.
You probably know more about this show than I do. Maybe you should be interviewing me. You're like the season pro. Yeah, should we switch spots? Let's do it. Come on,
Okay.
Okay, go for it. This is supposed to be about you, but ask me one question, then we'll get back to you because it's not about me.
What would it mean to you if I won a trophy?
Great question. question. If you won and you broke the Fool Us record and you got 6 Fool Us trophies, it would mean everything to me because woman to woman, we can crush this. Good answer. All right, that's it. How did you go about making the decision to perform this act for them?
Dad's the one who comes up with all the tricks.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so he's 91 now.
Amazing.
It gives him something to do throughout the year, thinking of another way to fool Penn and Teller.
I'm rooting for you. And the boys look really confused over there, which is a very good sign.
That's good.
Helen, let's see if you broke the Fool Us record and earned yourself a 6th trophy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And I'm rooting for you.
Oh, good.
Penn and Teller.
5 times, Helen. Fooled us 5 times. We've been over your house.
You have?
In Australia. Went into your little workshop where you come up with these things with your father. I'll just tell you very frankly, Helen, I'm sick of talking to you. I'm just sick of it.
Someone got his cranky pants on, hasn't he?
Good lunch. We had good snacks. I liked it, but I'm sick of you.
Grumpy.
Teller will take it from here.
Let me see if I can pick up Teller's thoughts. Teller. Oh, wow, really? It's a moment for the magic history books. Helen Coghlan is a 6-time fooler, and the night is not over. Penn and Teller take on more magicians when Fool Us returns. Don't go away. Welcome back. We know the best way to finish our show is to turn the stage over to the stars of our show. Put your hands together for Penn and Teller.
When you get known as a magician, either amateur or professional, and you go to parties or get-togethers with friends and acquaintances, they'll often expect you to do a little bit of magic. And this is not a magic show that's prepared. It's just something where you think on your feet. It's called impromptu magic. You just take the stuff around you and see what you could do with it. So we're gonna give you a little example of this. Imagine that you're out at a party at a friend's house, and imagine that friend is a really big fan of Mark Wilson, the most famous American magician. And you say, well, this is a house where they really like magic. Maybe we can do something. So you look around and say, well, there's a refrigerator over there. Any magic I can do with a refrigerator? No. Television? No. Deck of cards? Yeah, but I've done that. But then there's this gold thing. And you say, hey, this is your gold thing here. Mind if I try to do some magic with it? And they go, sure, go ahead, you're a magician. And you say, well, maybe I'll bring in some other people at the party. And say one of the people at the party happens to be Greg Wilson, the son of the fabulous magician, Mark Wilson. Thank you, Nonnie Darnell. Hey, Greg, how you doing, man?
Hey, Taylor.
Now, Greg will probably be at the party, because any party you're invited to, you go, right?
Of course, certainly.
So you look around and you say, what could we do with this gold thing?
It's a train, Penn.
Yeah. And you say, well, we're gonna just try to do some magic. And you look around the party and say, who else is there? And it happens to be Sean. And that's Mark Wilson's granddaughter. Thank you, Nonnie Darnell. Hello, Sean, how are you doing? Good to see you. And Sean's dressed for a party, and she kind of matches this gold thing.
Train.
It's a train, yeah. And you say, hey, I get it, and I'm just thinking this up. I'm making this up as we go. Wait a minute, why don't you get inside that gold thing? So you open it up and you say, hey, Sean, just get inside. Now we're just making this up with the stuff that happened to be around. And then she lays down in the gold thing.
A train.
It's a train, yeah. Lays down the gold thing, then you close it up and you go, well, we'll just hook that shut. Now this is impromptu. This could be like a quarter behind the ear, but we're just making this up as we go. Then we close the top. Thank you, Greg. And Sean, why don't you stick your hands out? Now, I don't know what we're gonna do next. I'm just trying to make up the magic as we go. So we say, hey, turn that around a little bit, why don't you? Yeah, let him see all about that. Now, all the guests are going, hey, he's a magician, he just makes up stuff. And I go, wait a minute. Wouldn't it look, I mean, this is crazy, but we could do this. What are those things over there?
The pizza trays.
Pizza trays. And I'm saying, I got a pizza tray at this house. Why don't we stick it in the gold thing?
The train.
Yeah, and we just put that in right like that. That's amazing. I just made that up. And then we get another pizza tray, and I put this in like this, and oh, excuse me, Sean. There we go. And then we just do like this and go, how about this? Now that's a good-looking trick. And I just made this up. Sure, I could have pulled a quarter out from behind Teller's ear, or I could have done a card trick, but this is pretty good too. And then I'm looking around and going, hey, how about we bring in the refrigerator?
Can we spin it around?
Yeah, spin it around.
Spin it around.
Well, I'm trying to think of what else we're gonna do. The refrigerator, the television. Wait a minute, how about that weird-ass coffee table?
Sure.
Why don't we bring this over here? Put that next to the gold thing.
Train.
The train, yeah. And then I'm gonna hit this switch here for no reason, and this switch here for no reason. And then I'll move the top half of the gold thing.
The engine.
Over just like this. Impromptu magic, just made up as we go. And I slide this part around like this. Now all the people at the party are gonna be so impressed by this whole thing. So that's how you do impromptu magic. Just make it up as you go. Thank you, Sean.
My goodness, you guys. That was amazing. Hi, how are you?
We just made that up.
What?
We just made it up.
You just have these things laying around the house. Good luck performing that one at your next party. From all of us here at Fool Us, good night, everyone from Las Vegas.